Hi guys, Infinity Coach. It's live. I'm in the demo version. Okay, so when you download the app, you're gonna have a little message at the top over here. Go into your share icon on your Apple iPhone and go down to add to home screen to download as an app. Okay, same thing in Samsung. There's a where your three dots are. It will ask you to download as an app, and you download as an app. So it becomes an app on your phone. You don't have to do that ever again. Otherwise, you're going through your browser and you don't want to do that. Now, this is what you will see. Homepage, first page. Okay, see. I haven't. This is just a client demo client, so I'm just going through it. It's obviously got its calories set there, protein for the day, carbs, fat. Okay, that's your main page. You get your daily email or daily message sent here every morning. Okay, so it's going to be looking at your food, giving knows what week you're in, how many days you tracked, and so on and so on, and give you a bit of information. Once you jump into log, you can press any of these here, it'll take you into log, but I'll just press log. It will have my daily calories for today, what I've eaten so far, and it's got my 7-day average over here. Okay, so 6 days of data, it's saying that there already is. Now, the average only counts for 4 days, so it won't take in consideration the day you're currently on, only for 4 days, which sort of helps with the correct average. Okay. Now, log in meals, breakfast, lunch, whatever you're doing. Go to breakfast, you can voice log it, which I can't obviously do now because I've got the microphone. Add a photo, or take a photo of it or scan the barcode. Okay. Now, I suggest, now there's already frequently used meals. There's no save meals here. I'll show you how to save a meal as well. So if I tap over here, it can log it and it's going to come down and log it over here. Okay. It's already been, so this one's already got some breakfast. Obviously, it's twice in there now, which I can just eliminate. Now, let's see what this one hasn't got. It hasn't got a pre-training. So let's go to pre-training meal. We'll go pre-training and I can describe it. So when I describe a meal, I want to be describing the ingredients of it or what it is. Okay, so let's say 1 times banana. Now, I like to skip a line. Let's say I've got avocado with that. And let's say half. Okay, you see, I don't have to be exact. And now I can write, if I want to be exact, I can, 150 grams of cottage cheese. Now I'm just writing anything briefly here, okay? And 2 times soy latte. Pop down, log it. It's going to analyze it. It's going to come up over here now and it's going to give you your real time description of what's happening as well with your food log. Give it a couple of secs. There we go. So it's come in, just logged. Okay, I can save it as a meal. So that's your option to save it as a meal. Or even better, you can see, as we come down a little bit, it's going to give me coach's feedback. So sugar, 29 grams, well over a fair hit of 10 grams for one pre-training. So it knows your weight, knows what you need for pre-training. Saturated fat, well over the 3 grams per pre-training. Good protein hit, okay. Your lunch history is consistent grilled chicken. So it just gives you information here, okay. Now, if I go down to pre-training, this is where I can edit it, give it a name. Okay, so I might write my normal pre-training or Monday to Friday pre-training, save it to my meals and save the changes. And that's all I need to do. Now I can change serving sizes here. Now if I put it to 2 servings, it's going to increase it. If I go to grams, it always assumes that it's 100 grams. If you ate half of that or whatever, 75 grams, you can see it changes it as you're working with it, okay? I'm going to cancel that. So that is where you log your food. Okay, now you can see all this information under eat. Okay, it will be your maintenance calories here, your 8-week fat loss cycle. So this person is on the 4th week of an 8-week fat loss cycle. They can opt out, or you can opt out anytime we go back into maintenance phase, which will be 15% of your maintenance calories. Okay, and this works it all out because you're putting in your data from your watch and from your scans. Okay, and I'm just going to show you where you're going to be putting that in a sec. So this week's targets are here. Your supplements, you can add your supplements, your EA, energy availability. It's important for me. That's not really important for you guys, but I'll start explaining how that's going to work. Once we hit train, you're going to see over here is where you put your daily calories or what you burn on your watch, okay? So if I burnt 3,000 today, at the end of the day, I will put this in, 3,000, save it. Bang, it's Tuesday 3,000. You can see it just changed my expenditure straight away. So Tuesday 3,000. Now, MyZone. If you're using MyZone, you name your class, calories that you burnt. MEPs that you've done, I won't say 3,000 calories, I'd say 300, and MEPs 25. Add that session in as well. So that will get saved into your sessions over here. Your weekly summary is over here. You can see your MEPs. Okay. If you want to log some tests, I've got 1 rep maxes for all the common exercises. I've also got 3 and 10 rep maxes. We've got 3-minute tests. All our 3-minute tests that we've done in peak are all over here. So if you want to test yourself for 3 minutes, reps week 1, let's say, and your score was 50 pull-ups in 3 minutes, you log that test and it'll go into your personal best as well. Okay, it's right there, personal best. Okay, so they are your first form. Progress. This is where you upload your scans. Okay, and this is where it's going to tell you what fat level you are and what body percentage you are. So male and female, where you're sitting at, the ideal range. So this person, demo client, is obviously female. The perfect range for that client is between 40 and 45. And this is something I talk about in consults. Probably won't mean a lot to you guys, but it means a bit to me. Level 2 of fat. So your fat levels are here under 10, and between 10 and 12. These are the levels that I work with, guys. So once you upload your scan, you'll be able to compare your scans here as well. Okay, so your last 2 scans, your weekly trend, how your fat has been increasing, and all your trends over here of your last 2 scans. You can manipulate or pick which scans you want to do as well. Other things, photos, you can add your photos in here, progress photos. You can add your measurements in here. So I'd love you guys to put some measurements in here as well. Today's measurements. Measure your chest, your waist, your thigh, your hip, and save them as well. It's important that you save them. And your nutrition, everything, how many days of log, your adherence and your streak, that comes from how you're tracking. Okay. Think gratitude every morning. If you want to put it here, how you describe your discipline for the day. At the end of the day, put it over here. What tested you, what didn't test you, and if these will all be recorded. A history will be recorded here. Tested, did it anyway. Okay, so these are just samples. I can't see any of this stuff, so it's just for you. Okay, and coach. This is the most important one. This is where you can ask your coach anything. So if I said, what was my last 3 dinners and how did they compare? So everything in your diary is saved in here. So your coach will know everything about what your next meal should be. He's going to be referencing all your saved data. Now let's see what comes up here. 18th of August, salmon fillet. So it's eating the same things every day, identically. You have no consistency with your dinner, solid protein. If you're happy with routine, now I could ask it, how can I improve this? How can I improve this as I'm training at night this week? And there's my eagle at the bottom. So eagle, wolf, and the lion are throughout this app as well. It's going to be interesting. Let's see. Since you're training at night this week, your dinner becomes your post-training meal, which means we need to shift the strategy. Carbs up to 75% of pre-workout carbs. Protein solid, 30% of your daily. Fat down. Okay, your current dinner problem, salmon, 20 grams of fat is too high. How to fix this? 200 grams of chicken breast, sweet potato, mixed salad, optional carb boost. Your current salmon dinner, move it to lunch. Wolf mindset systems, adapt to mission. You're built. Okay, so the info is there. It's going to help you guys. Now, you're going out. I'm going out to Slices in Caroline Springs for dinner. Help me out. Now, I'm just putting this in. Let's see if it understands what's on the menu at Slices and what you can choose to help you create that perfect meal for you, post-training. All right, you've gone to Slices Pizza Spot post-training, hit protein, load carbs. Okay, go for lean protein pizza, chicken, prawns, ham. Ask for light cheese or half cheese, load veggies, avoid cream-based sauces. How much? Ideal order. Post-meal. Okay, now what if I don't want pizza? Piazza. Can I get a chicken and veggie pizza? Post me. Okay, I'm just reading what it's throwing up. Again, all this information I've loaded into it. Okay, so it understands where we're coming from here. Here we go. Pasta, chicken pasta with tomato-based sauce. Avoid creamy sauces. Chicken grilled with side of chips or roasted potatoes. Chicken parmigiana, not deep fried. Salad and protein add-on. Risotto. There you go. It's giving you ideas, okay? Guys, I hope this little video helps you. But the most important thing is just start logging and put in your scans. Okay, they're probably the most important things so the data can start building on your end. Thanks.